Our question of the week this week, we only had, I think, one person answered it was Subdude, but he gave a pretty good answer. An alien has entered the Earth. How would you explain your kinks to them? That was a chatter question. She submitted that one, and I love it. Joe's gonna add the binder clip to the list at some point. Huh. That could happen too. Yeah, I'm open to it. You totally forgot about answering it. I know I posted it and then I forgot about it too. That's how terrible I am. Subdude's answer though, he said, I would ask the alien what they're most ashamed or afraid of about their own sexuality, assuming they reproduce sexually, and then say, okay, now try doing that with someone who respects you for doing it. That's a good answer. What would you say? What would be your answer to that question if you were telling aliens about kink? Mine would probably have something to do with anal probing. Huh. I'll leave it up there for a few more days before we switch over to the next one. I would explain it as a specific mating ritual of the subset of the species. That's very scientific, guy. I guess it is a subset of the species, though, isn't it? We are our own little niche over here. Master said it's a rather complicated question to ask if they don't understand neurochemistry. Yes, that's true. You would have to. Well, you could just say it feels good. Huh. That doesn't make any sense, Master. I guess that's true. Mating doesn't have to be involved in it, though. Master said they have to understand neurochemistry in order to understand the things that they do. That's a very shortened version, what he said. I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with that, though. I think that you can, uh, like, you could explain kink to a child. I mean, if I were explaining, oh, that's true. They are human. Well, Master said I'd have to explain it to a different species that's totally foreign to the whole planet. Okay, that's true, I suppose. But I would think aliens know what feel good hormones are. I mean, aliens show up, you got to get sciency. I guess that's true. You think we'd be getting a whole lot of judgment from space aliens about this, about our kinks? I don't know if it would be considered as weird as what humans consider it to be. Cheddar said you can explain something though. Oh, you could explain spanking though, or just one kink, because I think it said explain your kink. Thank you, Master. You could just pick one instead of all the kink in general. That's true. Yeah, you could just go with your kinks. I guess that is what the question said. That makes more sense. I like to hit people. I like to hit people with sticks. Okay. Humans are weird. You're weird. Master shaking his head at me. I know. Done. Explained. Well, I figure if you were to explain kink to a child, um, one of the best uh, examples I've read about is somebody. I don't remember who it was, but they said that it's kind of like playing as a little kid, like you play with your friends, except you're aware that you can get hurt, and you do try to hurt each other, but you do it within certain rules. Well, a little kid would understand play. An alien would not. You're right, Master. They don't know what kink or sex or play is. Wait, so we're thinking like what Amy Adams with her little whiteboard trying to draw kink to the tentacled aliens. What was that movie? What was it, Guy? Arrival. Thank you. I kept thinking Annihilation, but that wasn't right. I mean, one of Deliverance. that's a very different alien movie. I mean, one of the two types of aliens will show up. Ones whose sole purpose is to exploit this planet for its resources, or ones very evolved and looking to extend a hand in an effort to lift humanity up. Neither one will care about kinks. They could. They could care about, they could just be curious about us. They could be like, little kittens, just curious about everything they see. That sounds like an advanced species, doesn't it? Master says that it's more likely that they're going to be exploiting the planet. Because there's capitalists everywhere, apparently. It's a matter of survival. I just think that if they've been anally probing us for years, that then maybe they would like to know how we like to be anally probed. Crab 20. That's a good question. Maybe they like the resistance. Maybe that's part of their kink. Exactly. So why should they care? They need to be on a list, Master. What kind of list? A very naughty list. They could use emojis. Oh, I love that. If they don't speak English, emojis work. Let's see what we got. We got assless chaps. Ooh, boudoir paddle. Whip, flirt, emoji, and butt plug. I think that's going to create more questions chatter. The probing ones would likely be the second species and may very well think it's strange we have hangups about this stuff. I think it's strange that we have hangups about this stuff. And in fact, I've been chatting with a few people as I do, and I had somebody tell me that I was intimidating because I'm very. I know that's what I said too. What? Because I'm very direct and open about talking about kink and sex, and apparently some people find that intimidating. Story time. I think it's a positive thing too. Yeah. Well, the person that I'd been talking with was a potential partner, and we actually had a date set to go and have coffee together, but it didn't work out. So, because as it turns out, he was looking for his forever home. He was looking for the one, and I said, I am not the one. So, I am the one of many. That is what I want. So, and so are you. Yes.